Oh, yeah. What's up, guys? It's Michael Nation here, and today we're making another video. I know. I have this weird trend. Oh, yeah. This is my hat. It says Michael Nation on it. I know. It's great. I love it too. I'm gonna put that away, though. I have this weird trend of making 2 videos every time I upload, and we're not gonna break it. Maybe we'll even do 3. I don't know. But today we're talking about something very important. Let me just fix that camera angle real quick. This one is another, blah blah blah, things I hate. I know, I kind of regret the series because it seems negative, but I mean, and it's also kind of boring rewatching it. Like, what my last video got 10 minutes? I know, like, half of you didn't watch that all. But I understand it. I can see why it's boring. There's nothing pretty exciting about Michael Nation. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. But anyway, I'm gonna try to make this short and quick and try to get all my points out without, delaying and getting stuck on stuff, but I have a big problem. This is kind of serious too, but I have a big problem with some stuff in school, especially like um you know all the stuff, including grades, and the system is pretty flawed too. And this is not scripted, okay? So I'm going this off the tip of my tongue. So hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. But number one, problems I have with the school is that um the grade system, I don't really understand, Why do we have tests if we have grades every month, I don't understand that. Shouldn't our grades reflect our thing? And I have gone like, well, not every place teaches the same and some assignments should be easier. But I mean, even if it's all the same questions, how accurate is a test, One test to decide if you're going to the next grade or not? It's ridiculous to me. We have, 3 other benchmarks and 4 grading periods, and you're telling me that doesn't matter? It's the test that matters? No, that's not, I don't agree with that at all. The, you know, end of grade, standards or whatever, they're, they're annoying because it's basically useless. People have a really hard time taking tests. So really, you know, you can have all A's and you do bad on an EOG, and you're telling me, well, that's, you got to pick the bulk of the test. No, we have time to do, we don't have enough time to, we have, a whole class period to do it, or, 4 class periods to do it or whatever. But I mean, you have the whole year. If we're failing in class, what's going to make any difference if we do good on the test? It's ridiculous. So, I mean, I'm not saying get rid of grading and just do the test. I'm not saying get rid of the test, do all the grading. I mean, but to me, it just doesn't make any sense. If you guys have a better explanation, put down in the comments. My second issue is school in general. How like the whole idea of it is basically useless today. When we first think of schooling has never changed in forever. Schooling just, oh well, we have smart boards instead of whiteboards or chalkboards, but the fundamentals of school haven't changed. Why am I getting set up for a desk job or an industrial job? And not everything's about this stuff. But I think that's because most schools that were mandatory were started in the Industrial Revolution. So it would make sense they set you up for being obedient and being ready to learn, because that's basically what you can do for the job. But in today's age, there's so many other jobs that we need more creativity and not more obedience and just do as you're told. So it's flawed right off the bat, I would say. And I'm not saying, oh, well, because it served its purpose before, but now I think we need to change. Things have changed. We have different cars since then. We have different, they didn't have phones back then. They didn't have, that shows all the job opportunities that have opened up, and yet we're still learning the same way. So I don't agree with that at all. Um, Teaching is a very big one for me. I've had some great teachers in my life. I've had some very bad teachers in my life. And I'm just thinking, this one I'm going for the teachers. I think there should be better, funds for the school from government and stuff like that. I can't tell you the fundamentals of how to do that. But I think teachers should be paid more and should be trained and you know, hired better, because I've had some teachers where they seem like they just slipped into the system somehow. And that goes for every other government job, because there's a lot of stupid people out there, I meant to say. Um and they're just, getting these jobs, and it's like, what do you mean? Just do your job right. So I think we need to hire better at that, but that's a complicated issue in it of itself. Um but another point I have is um just, yeah, paying these teachers better, because they're really teaching the future of the school, and they're really moving on as going to the next generation. They're teaching the next generation. So from down to preschool to college, it's all very important for kids, and having a good school is the best thing for the future. So that's what I think. Um, because some teachers are just so bad, and I hope my audio is not getting messed up. But some teachers are just so bad, it's ridiculous. And we're getting to 6 minutes, so I'm just gonna wrap this up real quick. Um, our school grading, I don't understand. Testing, I don't understand. Some teachers, I don't understand. It's just our school in general is like, the idea of it is so old that we need to create a better environment. Why are we being so cramped up in a classroom? Why are we forced to take classes or learn stuff that we're never going to use? This is my third and fourth, I don't care point. But why are we learning stuff we won't even use? I know at some point you need to learn the fundamental. I'm saying fundamental a lot for some reason, but you have to learn a little bit of everything that's good for you. But at some point, why aren't we learning basic, things in adulthood? Like, why do I know some, like, stuff about science? I don't look forward to having a science career. I get if you want to be in that, if you want to learn about it, if you want to be a scientist or somewhere in that field, it's good, but I mean, teach me how to, do taxes, for example. Teach me more about owning a house, owning a car, and all of that stuff. That's something that we all will learn, and I don't understand why it's so hard for the school not to understand. Well, that's the parents' job, but some parents are bad. So I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna force it onto somewhere else, and that's what most places and government and everything does, is that they push it under the carpet and they go, whatever. So I mean, that's how I feel about it. I hope everyone feels the same. I hope almost everyone feels the same about it. If you feel the same about it, please comment down below. I've been having this problem forever, and yeah, I mean, what I think school, I don't really have a problem with school. I go to there every day. It's not a big deal. But there's a lot of issues that I don't think they want to address at all. And just, let's address it instead of hiding it under the cover. So this phone's ringing, so I'm gonna go. Bye.